Miley Virus, the Gozer-looking ghoul, the post-op tranny appearing piece of trash, the Babylonian blonde blabbermouth bimbo, is a big fan of the Illuminati. She is an Illuminati icon, a servant of Satan, and this absolute rotten role model, which has 13 million morons following her on Twitter. And if you click on the list to see who she's following, you will notice that she's following the Illuminati. Yes, a Twitter account that has over 1 million morons following it that tweets out inspirational tweets, really duping the morons in Generation Z, Generation Zombie, to believe that the Illuminati is something cool. The Illuminati wants to help you, which becomes apparent that so many morons are literally worshiping the Illuminati, wanting to have a piece of that power. This comes as she continues to just degrade herself and just try to indoctrinate the youth into the most, becoming the most just degenerate dirtbags ever, really. Of course, she has an all-seeing eye tattoo on her hand, which you can see in her various videos. And her new music video, Wrecking Ball, shows her completely naked. Yes, completely naked over there, setting a record on Vivo because everybody wants to go and see this post-op tranny looking just piece of trailer trash, virtually naked, and making out with a sledgehammer in the video. Too bad she wasn't making out with a light socket, you know? This Disney Devil's video is getting virtually a 50% thumbs down. So it's good to see the backlash. If you go to the official video here on Vivo, you can see the backlash is beginning. A backlash that started with her sort of breaking out of her Hannah Montana innocence in her last video, where she was singing about, taking ecstasy and apparently snorting cocaine. Oh, you didn't know about that? Yes, in her previous video, We Can't Stop, which got a 50% thumbs down rating as well. There's a line in there about dancing with Molly, aka MDMA, aka popping ecstasy. And at first, her producer denied that this was the case, but later in an interview, Miss Virus, Miley Virus, Manly Cyrus, admitted, yes, it is about ecstasy. What many people don't know, though, is there is a line in the song about snorting cocaine, apparently, as well. Something that the mainstream media has just completely overlooked because they want your little girls to mimic this clown-faced freak, this just absolute reptilian-looking reject, this Illuminati icon of evil, this just diseased-looking, dim-witted dirtbag. Yes, there is a line in the song where she says that she's waiting in line for a line in the bathroom. Yes. I will leave you with a quote from Adam Weishaupt, the founder of the Bavarian Illuminati, which really just modernized and organized the ancient plan to take over the world and set the stage for the New World Order, where he wrote in the original confiscated, admitted, authentic writings about using feminism to break down society, where he wrote, quote, "There is no way of influencing men so powerfully as by the means of women. These should therefore be our chief study. We should insinuate ourselves into their good opinion, give them hints of emancipation from the tyranny of public opinion, and standing up for themselves. It will be an immense relief to their enslaved minds to be freed from any one bond of constraint, and it will fire them the more, and cause them to work for us with zeal, without even know they are doing so, for they will only be indulging in their own desire for personal admiration." Yes, let me repeat that last part again. You see, it will fire them all the more and cause them to work for us with zeal, without even knowing they're doing so. Yes, yes, that is the plan. But see, Miley Virus knows she's doing so. I mean, she came out with her hair in Devil Horns when she did her infamous twerking incident at the MTV Masonic Television Video Music Awards there, twerking with Robin Thicke while he was singing his song Blurred Lines. Get it? Blurring the lines between what's right and wrong as they're indoctrinating your little girls to become satanic skanks, to throw all morals out the window, to destroy the very fabric and foundation of the family. And of course, I will leave you with a quote from George Orwell, his famous novel 1984. Many Miley Virus fans can't read, so if you happen to stumble across this video, I'll read it for you. Where George Orwell in the dystopian world of 1984 wrote, quote, "Nearly all children nowadays were horrible. They adored the party," that's the government, "and everything connected to it. The songs, the processions, the banners, the hiking, the drilling with dummy rifles, and the yelling of slogans was the worship of Big Brother. And it was all a sort of glorious game to them. All of their ferocity was turned outwards against the enemies of the state, against foreigners, against traitors, saboteurs, and thought criminals." And he went on to say that they wouldn't even have the impulse to rebel. They wouldn't even have the intellectual capacity to know how to articulate their own problems, because they've been so indoctrinated, so psychologically sedated by the mainstream media that welcomes this pale and pasty prostitute-looking pile of poop, Miley Virus, with open arms, introducing her to a whole new generation of young girls, poisoning the very minds of the children who grew up looking up to Hannah Montana, destroying that very fabric of that character, to become a servant of Satan, to become a pathetic and putrid 3-minute mind controller, a rotten role model, a mentally deranged demon, a high priestess from hell. So, if you're a fan of Miley Virus, you're suffering from zombieism, you're puddle stomping in piss, the urine stream of the mainstream. So there is time, there is hope for you to wake up. You can deprogram yourself with the help of others, the help of your friends and family who have seen the Illuminati for what they are. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, maybe that will help. Check out some of the previous videos, check out the playlists. Check out the Man on the Street Mondays, where I go out and talk to your average mentally enslaved moron, your average mainstream music listening pig, your pizza-eating pig, your average American, and find out just how far down the toilet this country has gone.